Right, this is the SameBike E-One. It's less than 6 months old. It worked fine for the first couple of months, and then one day it just stopped working. I'll just run through the basics. It's currently plugged in. There's a green light shining, which basically means that the battery is fully charged. The remote control, nothing happens if I press any of these buttons at all. And if I put the key in the ignition, normally what would happen is this display would come on and show you the battery status and mileage and so on. However, if I turn the key, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Also, if I keep the key in the ignition on a switched on position and I press any buttons, nothing happens. I've seen on the internet that if you press this button, something's supposed to happen if you hold it in for 5 seconds. But I've done that, nothing happens. Both in the ignition on position and the ignition off position. The only little bit of action that I do see is if I unplug this and I switch it or plug it back in, then there's a little noise. That's it. So there's a connection between what happens at the top, the ignition, and the battery. Otherwise you would not hear that little chime going off. The bike was bought on Amazon. I live in Belgium. Bought on Amazon. I've contacted SameBike in the Netherlands. They've referred me back to Amazon, basically saying that I should contact the place where I bought the bike. I've emailed the vendor on Amazon and they've basically said no, they can't help me, which is really quite pathetic. Search the internet and YouTube for similar problems. I've noticed that there are a number of other people that have the exact same problem but yet to find an answer to the problem.